I am sitting here with Tom Seymour of London Betty.
Yes.
Now, that is not a British Gothic group.
No. London Betty is a feature film.
Okay.
I was saying to these guys, my first SAG shoot. We have Nicole Lewis, who's starring in it. She's currently in Hair on Broadway right now.
Okay.
And Daniel von Bargen, who was in Super Troopers and Seinfeld. And it's narrated by Clint Howard. So I have that, but people may know me for the Bikini Bloodbath series, which was 3 feature-length films. First one was Bikini Bloodbath. Second one was Bikini Bloodbath Car Wash. Third one, yet to be released, is Bikini Bloodbath Christmas.
Okay.
And those have Debbie Rochon and Lloyd Kaufman from all the Trauma films in them.
Right, Trauma. That's like a big low-budget name, right?
Yeah, they did
They've been around
Toxic
for
Avenger.
decades, right?
Yeah, forever.
Okay, so you're working with the underground heavy hitters then.
Yeah, I mean, back and forth a little bit. I do feature horrors, and I do other films that are either comedic dramas or comedies. Or I did one called The Land of College Prophets, which, if anyone's interested, most of the stuff is on Netflix. So Bikini Bloodbath 1 and 2, and then Land of College Prophets.
Yeah. Okay. Now talk about the Bikini Bloodbath series, because that's easy to remember.
Right.
So when you're in the when you're shopping for movies, now you directed.
Yeah, me and
Bloodbath.
my partner John Gorman, we wrote and directed these films. The second one actually just came out.
Okay.
Bikini Bloodbath Car Wash, and so you can get that one now.
Bikini Bloodbath at the. Now are these made in Connecticut?
Yeah, I actually done 7 features, and they've all been shot within Connecticut.
You want to give the car wash a plug? Did you actually go to a car wash to shoot
No,
it?
we created a car wash.
Really?
It was very classy. Yeah.
But now we're talking money, right? This is kind of
they're lower
your budgets.
budget. I mean, you do have to dump some money into it.
Yeah. Now, what's low budget? What if I wanted to make Bikini Bloodbath Car Wash? What would I be looking at?
Well, I can make it for 10 grand. I don't know what you can make it for, and that I don't. Maybe you can make it for $2,000. I needed to make it for 10. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, well, the part of it is that there are some notable actors in it.
Right, that command the pay, right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's part of it. That's where some of the money goes. And then also, I mean, on a practical level, catering. Catering is like $3 or $4 grand.
Right, because you got to feed everybody every day, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Also, well, I mean, the plot lines for these films are very simple.
Right.
Just there's a killer. There's bikini-clad women, and they get killed. But it's parody. It's making fun of 70s and 80s horror films.
Right.
Sort of like Scary Movie, but a little more underground, a little more rated R.
Now, are you successful? Do you cut? Are you able to make a profit with? Or are you just trying to break even with like a Bikini Bloodbath?
Yeah, I mean, we have made back our money on the first one. The next month we'll broke even on the second one, and then we have the third one. We're at rough cut phase. So we're not rolling in money, but I don't know if you know the state of independent film, as far as money is concerned, is really taking a hit. Not only has the internet and pirating and the oversaturation of the DVD market really taken a hit,
right.
Taking a chunk out of the industry, but now with the economy, it's sort of kicked it over the cliff. So, quite frankly, it's going to be a little while before it recovers.
That there isn't the audience that there normally would be.
There is, well, I'll give you an example. Bikini Bloodbath 1 came out 2006.
Okay.
Sold about, I think to date, sold about 5,000 copies.
Of DVDs, of actual DVDs.
350,000 people downloaded it illegally.
Okay.
So
it's watched.
I know it's getting out there, but here's the double-edged sword. I may not have sold those 4,000 copies without the awareness of the 350,000.
Right.
Pirated.
So it helps you. It can help you.
I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to quantify it.
And I don't know what quantify means, so I would ask you. Now, what's coming up? What's in the curtains, in the wings for? Do you have a production company that?
Yeah. Well, there's 2 companies. One is called Hail Manor Productions, and we do the ones that are comedies and dramas. And then Bloodbath Pictures, we do the horror films. Okay. So I think in the fall we're planning to do one. It's actually an adaptation of a short story by Rudyard Kipling, and we're going to turn that into a feature-length horror. And then London Betty is in the festival circuit right now. Okay. And we're going to try to sell that soon. So it's those two things right now.
Was that going to the big ones? Is that going to Sundance and
It is.
cons?
It is. Well, Hoboken has been the biggest one.
So you're really in this. How long have you been doing it?
Like 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's things are happening, but they're happening slowly. And I do think if the economy was better, I'd probably be in a better spot. But,
It'll turn around.
Yeah. I think so. But London Betty is very funny.
London Betty is it. This is the picture of the moment.
Yes,
For you,
this is the one. It's a small town comedy.
Yep.
And it involves small town thieves, and there's a corrupt mayor, and I think it's my favorite of the ones I've done. So this is my 7th.
And where was this done?
This was shot right in central Connecticut, so Waterbury,
Okay.
Plainville, New Britain, Southington, West Hartford.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone.